The first thing I tell people is we've spent, $200 in 1 year just charging at home.
Yeah,
You spend $200 a week, some
exactly.
people,
Some people.
right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth the switch.
Julia, what EV do you own, and where did you buy it, and was it new or used?
So I have a 2023 Fisker Ocean. I bought it new from Fisker 2 months before they went bankrupt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were selling Fisker here new in Canada.
Yeah, so they were doing direct to home. So they were shipping them from Austria to North America, and then we picked them up in Brampton and drove them home.
Okay, but there was at that time there was a facility here, like
Yeah.
to get service.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask you. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff online with people that can help with the software and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah, there's two routes you can go for that. So there's like the Fisker Owners Association, which is strictly owners, and we're helping each other out. And then there's OV Loop. They kind of bought out the IP when Fisker went bankrupt. So they went their route of offering similar services, but at a fee. Whereas we have our yearly membership, and that covers everything.
okay, good, good.
So there's good parts and supply now. So, but at the
Excellent.
start it was a little difficult.
And tell us, so you've had this almost a little over 2 years now, or
Yeah.
close to 3 years. And what were you driving before that?
I had a Chevy Bolt for 7 years. Did me very well. No complaints on that. And, just family size, outgrew it. And I just looked at this thing and said, yeah.
So I would say you're somewhat like me, a bit of an early adopter. You've been driving for 10 years,
Yeah.
EVs. So what put you on that journey? What started back then, you thinking about an EV and ultimately to take the plunge?
I think I always wanted to go EV. I just don't like the idea of gas. I don't like the smell, like the normal things people would say. I was commuting like, every other person in Toronto every day, and just the cost of gas going up and up and up. And, we tried prior to getting the Bolt, a smart car for cheaper gas, but like it's not safe. It's so tiny.
Yeah.
And then the Bolt came out, and at the time they had the $15,000 rebate.
Yep.
So that's really what got me in. Really.
Is it your only vehicle in your household?
No, we have two. Another electric as well.
What's the other one?
Ford Mach-E.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I converted my husband.
So you're all in.
Yes.
So you're all in.
Yes.
And back in the early days, what were your biggest concerns with an EV, and when were those alleviated, if they were?
I'd say more so whenever I needed a longer drive. Like I have family in Ottawa and Montreal. So at the time it was finding a charging station off the highway at at the time it was at a Scotiabank, no washrooms, no anything, now with the en routes, it's gotten better. But yeah, that was the biggest challenge. And now with this one, I can make it to Ottawa, no problem on one charge.
Is there anything that's annoying you about EV ownership or your particular car other than it's not in business anymore?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've been pretty happy. We do a lot of trips now in the US, and I can say, I haven't had issues finding charging. Like it's great down there, the charging stations. I can use the Teslas down there if they have the Magic Docks. So that's really good. But I don't know. I think here even the options for charging station locations have gotten better.
Mm-hmm. Do you use a software to help you find chargers?
Now I can with a better route planner on the car, but usually it's just Google or.
You have CarPlay in there?
I do.
Okay, so you have a better route planner. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yes, I've kind of gone away from using PlugShare. I don't find they're updating very well. I don't know the background as to how they get the chargers on there, but I've seen some that are in the location and they're not on PlugShare.
Yeah.
So I don't trust that one so much, but I find a better route planner is kind of up to date constantly, because I always have a backup just in case.
Do you think you've helped convert people, whether they wanted to buy an EV or not, and help them to make the ultimate decision?
Oh, yes. We have friends recently that have been looking for cars and want to go EV route, and, have come over and we've talked and they've driven our cars, and, we've given them, advice as to how charging stations works, because they're literally going, how do I, they're completely naive to it, and they just can't comprehend, well, it takes 15 minutes to charge at a fast location, or 15 to 20. And it's like, well, you're stopping, you have to go to the washroom anyway. So it's no different than getting gas and parking it to go in.
Right.
So it's just showing them that perspective and that side of it, and we've actually had a few of them decide to buy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also charging in a home and ideally charging every night. So you leave them in the morning with a full tank, as they
Yeah.
say, right? And people can't fathom that.
The best thing I would say is drive one. You can rent them now for a day. Rent one, drive it around, go try charging it. You'll see that you're not gonna run out of battery any different than running out of gas on the highway. You just have to plan just like you plan to go stop at get gas during your trips. It's really just taking the plunge and realizing they're just the same as every other car out there.